to himself, do something to make it much harder. But the banana kick from the boundary line on the other side of the ground, and the inside draw kick, he certainly has got fantastic ball control.
And that was a bad missed tackle in the end. When you've got him, you've got to stick him.
Yep, this one.
Well, he's putting on a show here, Davis. Houlihan missed the tackle and he found some space. So he's kicked 2 miracle goals here tonight. He missed a set shot that we thought he'd get earlier tonight.
He's in a mood. You don't want opposition players and teams don't want him in a mood like this.
So where do Carlton get their lift from? Maybe the guy with the footy now. Judd to full forward. Russell, who's now playing on Heath Shaw. Cruiser got down low and Didak cut it off, but Cruiser gets the second crack. Hooks back to full forward. Fisher O'Brien, and Carlton roll it through from behind. So it's like one team's writing poetry and the other one very much prose, isn't it, at the moment?
Graffiti.
It's happening for Collingwood, but for Carlton it's just hard work. Not that it's not interesting, but it's just a little harder.
Push out, Carlton. First reaction, push, straight to him.
So against Johnson to Murphy.
Just forward of the wing, Murphy. Judd offers short. He ignores that, goes beyond him, but reading it pretty well off the boot. Russell pushing up into the hole behind Judd. Just outside the 50. Terrible kick.
Good body by Lee Brown there.
Yes. Enabled Wood to take the mark. Maxwell away to Pendlebury. So busy Pendlebury. Runs up towards right half back. Cloak is the target. He's being held. He'll get the free. Pendlebury 13 possessions now. And Cloak providing a focal point.
Right there, Paul.
Dawes offers. That's ignored. What the heck is Leon Davis?
He's just pushing across to the boundary.
Keep your eye on him. Out of bounds, knocked away from Dawes by Austin. It'll be thrown in. You've got to say Carlton probably lucky to be this close. Dermatology cam on Hampson there as he knocks it down. In trouble side bottom. Don't need that cam. The ball eventually slow to release. In fact, it does not come out.
Actually, with Davis and Didak in the team, they do play the boundaries a bit. Collingwood is like going down the corridor with those two guys on boundaries, isn't it?
Well, if they kick him from out there, you don't mind.
So Carlton, well, they just desperately need a goal. Wood, well done, side bottom. Scotland held up in the tackle, side bottom. And Lockyer, there's a busy first quarter, side bottom, and Scotland not going anywhere. Umpire letting it go, seeing if it can come out in its own accord almost in the end.
You've got to give Cameron Wood some credit early in this match.
Thanks, guys.
Collingwood at one stage were 10-5 up in clearances. It's 13-10 now, but Wood's had 9 or 10 hit-outs of his own out of the 15 or 16 for the match.
And so he wraps up Hampson. Hampson got the tap. Looked like a push to Gibbs.
Too long.
So Didak's effective tackle there on Houlihan, and Didak goes to full forward.
Probing kick. Dawes thought he was in position A, but was moved off, and the ball comes off hands and goes out of bounds. Dawes pleads his case. A man with a lot to think about. Brett Ratton. First win as a coach came against Collingwood, round 4, 2008. After 9 straight losses, wide of the pack, Scotland did well. Spun out of trouble. Hampson, Thornton, now Houlihan. Well, if this goes out of bounds, there is no excuse. Out of bounds on the full. Harry O'Brien to take the kick.
Whose is it? Collingwood? Thank you.
Normally Houlihan has exquisite skills. One wonders how he could manage that.
Move it on. Play on.
Leon getting the staggers up ahead. High ball. They compete about 15 metres out. Almost Hampson. Thornton missed it. Lockyer. Well, he was away but left the footy behind.
Fine.
And he's annoyed with himself. He clutched at it and was thinking what was happening next.
So Cloak to do the work with Hampson.
Play on.
Murphy, oh, well done, Cloak. Didak running through hard. And then, well, that was always going to go out. Bounds. Carazzo unable to keep it in.
Straight over, John.
Once again, the pressure from Collingwood's forwards. Now, Houlihan was free before and he should never have kicked it out of bounds, but there's a perceived pressure because of what the Collingwood forwards have done today.
Cloak's kicked to a real hot spot. And Fisher conceding.
Ball spilled over the line.
Cloak looks up and about, doesn't he? I mean, he hasn't had a huge impact, but he looks good tonight.
Yeah, and that's an important part of Collingwood's puzzle coming into September. Travis Cloak, when he's up and running, makes Collingwood's forward movement a lot more damaging, a lot more direct, in fact. That forward pressure, Collingwood forwards 8 tackles inside 50, Carlton just 1.
Well, they're at 6s and 7s here, Carlton. So Johnson, there's a little kick there after there's an ill-conceived plan trying to bring it out from the kick-out, marked by side bottom.
Go round that way.
Doesn't look like he wants to kick it. It's only probably a 48-metre kick. No, he doesn't want to kick it.
Well, he's gone back to Brown, who's kicking for goal this year, hasn't been his strong suit.
No.
Never think there's much to gain when you kick from inside the 50-metre mark and you go outside.
Here's Murphy then to Thornton in the goal square.
Play on.
They're running short of ideas at the moment, Carlton. Houlihan just outside the defensive 50.
Jackson.
Look at that sea of faces behind him. Just around the boundary. Simpson, who's been in rare form in recent weeks.
Thank you.
He's at left half back. Thornton comes across the ground to Bauer. Now running hard for them, Carazzo. He's one out. He'll need to go here. Anthony too easy.
Right there,
Anthony can loop it over the top. Didak needs a quick kick. They've got the numbers 3 on 2. Didak retreats. Comes back to Tarkin Lockyer.
Thank you. Hold there.
Collingwood looking great tonight.
Move it on, Tarkin.
Stumbled last week, but generally over the last couple of months, no one has played better than Collingwood.
Hold.
Tuvey. They're still on the wing.
Kicking to half. Should have taken the mark there, Greg. And then he hung on to Swan for a long time. Scotland. Bauer. They're strangling them here, Collingwood. Joseph had a fumble from Thornton. Heavy traffic. He did well in the end. Can they break a line? They haven't been able to do it. Joseph, little give, look away. Back from Hartlett, back to Houlihan. This is a good contest. Betts versus O'Brien. O'Brien, Betts. Presty in there, Didak. Well done, Hartlett. O'Brien, Johnson, Presty Giacomo. It's a good contest. Well, he had it a while, Presty. Russell. Done well here, Carlton. If they can get something out of this, it'll lift them. Favola to Russell. Where's Cruiser? He split the pack. Now can Simpson get onto the left? He worked it beautifully and then chips it for goal and misses. Well, that would have been something, the way they'd worked that forward.
You'd have to say Sidebottom perhaps needs to watch a little more video.
Well, that was labour intensive by Carlton. Aaron Joseph was the one that was prepared to take it on from way back in their defensive 50, and that's the reason they actually got it out of there. Because Carlton have lost that risk-taking off their half-back line, and unless they get that back, they're not going to have that spring and that rebound to be able to form decent attacks.
Presta Giacomo running it up, got it from Beams. And look at the run on Beams. There he is. He kicked it to him. Now he comes and gets it. He fetches it on the wing and kicks it down towards half forward. Such is the appetite of the Magpies tonight. Bauer left it behind. Davis has got it. Pendlebury, O'Brien, high ball, Cloak, checks off one. In from the side, though Thornton did brilliantly. He needed to mark it, he did. Is that 15? Just barely. Johnson, untidy kick. Scotland takes it though.
Comes wide to Murphy. So Murphy, well, it wasn't a good kick off the boot, but it's found Simpson inboard to Bentley. He rode the tackle okay, Bentley, and then Simpson to Fisher, back to Simpson. He'll use Judd wide.